Hey guys, how's it going? I'm DK.
I'm Rizzo.
And I'm Zero, and today in Anime Reaction watch the 9th episode of Kobayashi-san Chi no Maid Dragon.
If you want to check out our reaction to the 9th episode of Kobayashi-san Chi no Maid Dragon, hit that link in the description below.
And be sure to give us feedback in the comment section because we love hearing from you.
And as always, if you like what you see, subscribe to Otaku Saga, and don't forget to like and share our videos.
And
thanks for watching.
That's kind of a weird note for a you.
You.
And so on this episode of Kobayashi-san Chi no Maid Dragon, KANNA has a sports festival.
Oh.
Which is totally adorable.
It's basically an excuse to exercise the lolly muscle here.
And so she wants Kobayashi to come see her participate in the sports festival because she thinks of Kobayashi as a motherly figure. But Kobayashi at first can't attend because she's in the middle of her death march, leading towards a delivery date for whatever software they're working on.
Yeah, well,
Hades, yes.
Hades. Well, yeah, well, obviously, for those who don't know, it's pretty much she's in crunch time on a company project.
Yeah.
What they call that, death marches in Japan.
Yeah, basically long hours to try to finish up a project.
And considering that the average Japanese workday is between 10 to 13 hours a day already, goddamn.
Yeah. Well, actually, funny enough, I'm currently reading the first novel of a series that's called Death March to the Parallel World Rhapsody. And in that case, the main character is a programmer working on games. And at the beginning of the novels, he says in there that he had worked for 30 straight hours doing the programming stuff. So that's a death march, Yeah. But so basically, she can't attend. Kanna's all sad about it, disappointed.
Sad lolly,
tries
sad.
to act like she doesn't care that Kobayashi's not attending.
Kitsy patty.
Kobayashi feels guilty about not attending, and so therefore starts working even longer hours to finish up her project so that she can take that day off, which happens to be the delivery date for that particular piece of software. So that's basically the first third of the episode. And then Kobayashi ends up being able to make it and tells Kanna that she can make it the day before. And we get a cute scene where
Kanna's eyes water up and yada.
Yeah, you get the hug.
Maximum cuteness.
Maximum cuteness. Cuteness was on point this episode.
Turned up to 11.
And then the ending, or the last 2/3 of the episode, was all about the sports festival. So we got Kanna and her lesbian classmate
Rico, or
whatever her
Forehead.
Firehead.
As our chat has nicknamed her.
That was an awesome nickname.
Forehead.
I'm not convinced that her father, even though he has the long hair and the cool stash, is actually Peyton Manning in disguise. They just moved to Japan. Life goals.
Fivehead, I get it. So it has them, and then it also shows Shota quite a bit.
And obviously Shota's there, Lukua, or Quetzalcoatl.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really like her nickname that they have her in the series. I just prefer Quetzalcoatl.
From here on out, though, I'm simply going to call her World Class.
World class.
World Class.
Yeah, basically it just
Damn
goes
right.
through a bunch of different events. And basically every time that it has Shota's events, he ends up getting helped out by Quetzalcoatl.
And her considerable
Cheering.
assets.
Yeah, all three of her cheering for him.
Well, the first one was
Let's have that kind of support
world class.
in the scavenger hunt.
What a vague clue for a scavenger hunt.
I know, actually. It's
Usually it's something like glasses.
an actual object, or at least a proper
Or one
noun.
that you see in anime a lot. Idiot.
Why'd you bring me here? Yeah, that old gag. Yeah. I think the world class gag is kind of a twist on that idiot gag. But just yeah. That's not as funny though as how the sensei and every male within earshot just got it.
Yeah, it's like, oh, let me see. World class. Yep, you're okay.
Yep. Oh my god.
So here's a weird question. It is a completely out there scavenger hunt. What would you have picked
For world class?
for world class?
That is a hard one.
That is a hard one. I mean, that's literally one of those where you'd be like, what the fuck?
I'm about to say, not only that, but you're doing this in the 3rd grade. Now, if I were in high school, I probably would have picked Quetzalcoatl and drug her up. But as a 3rd grader, yeah, I would have been straight confused.
Yeah, pretty much.
Maybe point at the teacher and say, oh, hey, a world-class idiot for writing this.
But yeah, and then the cavalry battle where she keeps cheering for him and distracting all the other
team.
boys. And he ends up winning.
Weapons of mass distraction. So much
But yeah,
fun
so
this
that was
episode.
funny. And then during KANNA'S, during all the events with Kanna, we keep
alright.
seeing Forehead getting distracted by
Kanna.
Kanna.
Yeah. And going into full creeper mode.
Yeah, sometimes it helps, like in the case of the tug of war.
Sometimes it's a complete detriment.
Like
as
in the three-legged race.
But yeah. And then, of course, it all ends up coming down to the relay race.
Naturally.
Nice.
And so the relay race starts. It's going pretty well.
First 2 legs do their job.
And then the
Rico-
baton's handed off to Forehead.
Forehead.
And she does really well at first, and then she trips and drops the baton and has to pick it up and ends up really far behind. But she does start catching up because she is rather fast compared to her peers. And then hands it off to
Kanna.
and Kanna closes the gap and
Saves the day.
barely wins it for her team.
So yeah, her class wins the entire sports festival. Woohoo! Everyone's happy.
Nobody is surprised.
Yeah.
The end.
Pretty much. I
do like the Elma parts though.
Oh,
yeah, so all the
yes.
in-between parts were with Elma.
And all the eye catches.
Yeah, all the in-betweens and all the eye catches were with Elma, and basically it's just following her when she's tempted by different choices for things during the week.
Limited flavor taiyaki. Or, for now, special deal, 2 scoops for the price of 1.
Yeah,
I
for
can't
ice cream.
decide. And then toothpaste that she already bought.
Yeah, she can't decide on the toothpaste that she wants to use when she already bought these 3 flavors of it.
Oh my god. Now, okay, it's time for me to get a little personal here. I can be a little indecisive when it comes to picking something at a restaurant sometimes.
You don't say.
And my mom is infinitely worse than I am.
You don't say.
Elma has... Oh, we have nothing on Elma, though. Goddamn, girl.
Yeah.
Truth.
Yeah, that's...
Oh, fuck. Just...
But
so adorable, though.
like I said in the reaction, this is the power of choice.
The problem is choice.
Pretty much. And then during the sports festival, I like when they're cheering for Kanna and Kobayashi's like, do it in moderation. Reminds me of, or it reminded me of the end of The Incredibles.
The Incredibles, yeah, when Dash is in the foot race.
Run. No,
No,
second
talk to
place.
that. Second place.
Second place.
Not too fast.
That's exactly what it reminded me of.
I was actually surprised we didn't get any kind of moments like that during Kanna's leg of the relay where she goes faster and really overdoes it, and then Kobayashi would have to yell at her to kind of hold it back a little.
Yeah.
I was kind of surprised they didn't include that in. That would have been a nice little gag to throw in at the end of it.
Right.
But still, I mean, great episode overall. Still follows that formula. A few high charge kind of comedic moments in there, especially because of World Class and Elma. But then you get your nice, calm, cutesy moments with Kobayashi, Toru, and Kana, especially Kana, this time around. This is definitely the special interest episode. You're all going to jail!
But yeah, that's pretty much it for this one.
Yep.
And next week we're looking forward to Christmas.
Christmas episode! And we get a little flight to the city on the back of Toru, it looks like. So this is going to be good.
Yep. But, so let us know what you thought of the anime, what you thought of our reaction in the comment section below.
Yep, thumbs up if you like it, thumbs down if you don't.
But that's going to do it for this episode of Anime Reaction. As always, I'm DK.
I'm Zero.
And I'm Rizzo. See you next time.
And go ahead and click on my face, go to our most recent Otaku Saga Talks.
Click on my face to go to Otaku Saga Gaming, our gaming channel.
And click on the waifu to subscribe to Otaku Saga. And if you'd like to help us out, go ahead and check out our Patreon page.